Nestled in the southeast corner of Pasco County within Central Florida is the vibrant small town of Zephyrhills. This city, with over 100 years of rich history and tradition, is a perfect combination of small town atmosphere and access to all the amenities of larger communities. Its citizens treasure the past while embracing the future. And as is the case across our nation, there are those who, despite their best efforts, find themselves in financial peril. Assisting those in desperate times is the Samaritan Project of Zephyrhills. This organization has its roots among houses of faith and community business leaders. What is now a not-for-profit 501c3 organization, the Samaritan Project of Zephyrhills administers donations received through the generosity of individuals, businesses, organizations, and churches for assisting in people's short-term emergencies such as a utility, rent, or mortgage payment. The Samaritan Project also has been the recipient of a federal matching grant in partnership with the city of Zephyrhills to prevent or to reverse the plight of homelessness. While hundreds of families have already been helped, it really boils down to the next individual or family whose lives have been devastated and have nowhere else to turn. Shelley is among one of those who, in tough moments of her life, turned to the Samaritan Project.
It was December when my husband walked out on me and my 4 children, leaving us with no money. I had no job. I owed rent with no means to pay it. Even though I'd been actively seeking work and been on several interviews, I needed help. And so I turned to the Samaritan Project. The caring staff told me how they could help. First, they contacted my landlord on my behalf. Due to their call, he was able to work with me and the Samaritan Project. Then, while I was still at their office, one of the businesses I had interviewed with called and offered me a job. The staff at Samaritan Project rejoiced with me and had a moment of prayer. Thanks to this wonderful organization, my children and I would be secure in having a place to live as we began to rebuild our lives.
While the circumstances of another woman were different, Rosa too was working hard to make ends meet, but was falling short and needed help.
My baby and I had been living with different friends, staying wherever we could, even though I knew that wasn't good. I wanted a better life for my child. I was working hard, saving as much money as I could so that we could have a permanent place to live. And yet, in spite of having enough money for all our deposits and most of the initial rent, I needed help to come up with the rest, and so I turned to the Samaritan Project. There, after completing all the necessary paperwork, they spoke with the manager of the complex I was seeking to live in to find out what else I needed. The manager agreed to work with me through the Samaritan Project. Within just a couple of weeks, my baby and I had a permanent, safe place to stay. Without the help of the Samaritan Project and its generous donors, we would still be without a home.
Through the generous donations of people like you, we are able to help those who are hurting around us build a better tomorrow with the most basic of necessities like water, power, and a safe shelter. But our work is only made possible through the sacrificial gifts of others. Would you consider making a one-time donation, or better yet, become a regular donating partner with the Samaritan Project of Zephyrhills? Your gift can extend this lifeline within our community. Thank you for your support, and may God bless you.